I will fight with honor for Doomhammer.
Oh, we got a legendary Paladin. Good hand against one. Alright, good. With the coin gone, you cannot point out a true silver. The Earth Shock will be pretty good. Yeah, it's pretty good. Actually, no need to Earth Shock now. I was going to hit this and Earth Shock it, but let's just finish off the remaining ones, get a totem out of it. Oh, use. Values.
Reporting for duty.
I want a rock biter that. Hopefully the totem I get is either healing or taunt. Well, that one actually doesn't suck too much. Allows me to Earth Shock this, but that's not that great a play. Weak plays all around.
Always little time.
I think the Earth Shock is more important. On second thought, I should have hit the recruit, because then he couldn't kill the spell damage totem, at least with what he had on the board. Small plays. Harvest golems are just so hard to deal with.
Do you like to play with fire?
Reporting for duty.
Alright, I got a ooze for that thing. Keeping the Earth Shock is pretty important, because it's my out against Tyrion. However, if it saves the ooze, I suppose exceptions can be made. And then I'm just going to rely on my natural talent on getting the Hex or the second Earth Shock or the second ooze before the Tyrion hits.
Follow the rules.
The consecration seemed a bit late. Killed an ooze and wounded the Yeti with it. Didn't seem very value. The Feral Spirit is bad value against Argent or Elder Peacekeeper. I can lightning bolt it. It's a bit of overkill, but it's okay. This is the turn where Tyrion can be played. But Paladin would usually try to bait out the Hex. I haven't played one yet. Even if he does play Tyrion, I've got something to break the Divine Shield rather easily. And I can kill Tyrion with the Flame Tongue. But the Ashbringer is a problem. And I feel like this turn will be scary, no matter what he plays.
Justice.
It's probably the least scary, with cards I expected. He hasn't played any qualities yet. Quality would hit his own guy, so... when I look at the board as a whole, what's at stake on my side is one Azure Drake, one Feral Spirit, a super wounded Yeti, and then 2 totems. His side on the board is not too much worse than mine, and that's the goal against Paladins, which run equality. Never be too far ahead, for if you get too far ahead,
None
they shall wipe you out.
reporting for duty.
Okay, I'm still fishing for this spell damage totem. I'll get one eventually. There it is. Got it. Can't play a Feral Spirit, that would put me too far ahead of him. Against the Paladin, you gotta toy with them. You gotta be just a little bit ahead. Have them lose all hope, then the end will come to the board.
Reporting for duty.
Alright. Nice. Good draw. My best case scenario is making use of these totems to kill off scary things he plays with the Flame Tongue totem. The worst case scenario is he clears this board, of which I've kept as small as possible.
Do you like to
Here he
play
goes.
with fire?
Reporting for duty.
I still have a ooze in here, but that can't be counted on.
Take heart. The Earth Mother needed.
I can't hex that card. I need to hex Tyrion. He has it by now. It's only 4 damage. What I need is a spell damage totem. Or for him to leave the healing totem alone.
I dream and the world trembles.
Oh boy. Well, the good news is that's a better card to hex. The bad news is plenty. Okay, 3, 4, 5. Bad news is, well, I still have a hex in the deck for Tyrion. I'll draw it. His deck seems to be geared against
My shield for Argus.
control decks. He's got a very strong late game. But his matchup against aggro, I would question.
Pass me that Arclight's banner.
Oh, there's the ooze.
I don't have
Oh.
enough mana.
Crap. I should have done 4, 5. Yeah. It's alright this way.
Well played.
Oh, is that lethal? 6, 7, 9, 13.
That was a mistake.
Did he map the lethal roll?
Reporting for duty.
What? It's not pretty.
My shield for Argus.
Oh, I see.
Well played. Well played.
thanks for watching. OGN Hearthstone is on, and I am going to check it out. Oh my gosh, I'm just sitting down to play Artosis. Go, go, go. Alright.
I will fight with honor for Doomhammer.
Let's see your stuff, Uther. If I knew it was aggro Paladin, I'd keep the Lightning Storm, but I do not. Wow, I think he kept many cards. So I'm going to expect a pretty insane opening. Wow, early morning question. Which cards in my free-to-play Shaman deck would I switch for legendaries if I had all the cards? I'd put in Blood Mage Thalnos. I think that's the only guaranteed legendary I would have in here. Other than that, they're all toss-ups. Trump, I promised to watch the free-to-play movie. Did I do it? I did promise to watch it. I'll get to it someday.
Reporting for duty.
Interesting. So the main concern is he gets True Silver Champion, kills the Stoneclaw Totem with one of the 1/1s, and then True Silver is my guy. There's not much I can do about that. Other than Earthshocking guy. That's a bit excessive, but because of the 0/1, I think it might be worth. Just because this 0/1 totem is so good. I will protect. It denies him a very likely play. Oh my gosh. Alright, that's fine. I got the answer to that. I think I'm just gonna rush him down, thanks to this Stoneclaw. This type of Paladin deck is definitely the slow kind, with the equality and the consecrate and the jazz. But the good news is that cannot come for another 2 turns, which means Flame Tongue Totem will work for at least 2 turns, which might make it worth it. That's iffy. I'll end up doing 8 damage, at least. Nah, not yet. I have to be very careful with the Feral Spirit as well, since I've got him in a bit of a desperate situation. And you don't want the Paladin to get too desperate, otherwise they'll do crazy things. You want them to be desperate, but you want them to have some amount of hope. And for the spell damage totem, dealing totem ain't bad either. That's my extent of things. I expect him to clear the board this turn. If he doesn't, that's good for me. If he does, that's good for him, but well, yeah, it would be quite good for him. He would need equality in some way. If he doesn't do it this turn, I can assume he doesn't have it, and I'll just go for the kill. This is the key turn. Oh my gosh. My poor Searing Totem. It was lazy.
Do you like to play with fire?
Okay, that went a lot less bad than expected. Let's put these both in consecrate range again, but at least the fire elemental will be there.
Follow the rules.
Secret, interesting. What kind of secret does the Paladin run? I was going to kill off this. Oh, okay, I'll do. That's obvious. Get down, really? Interesting.
Get down!
I suppose it does need some way to get around fast decks. It's not bad in the metagame, actually. Well, it's really good against Hunter, but it's really bad against everything else, I think. This is a pretty key turn for him. He's got to clear this stuff. Looks like he doesn't have the best solution. 6-9, so that means I win. If that's get down.
Get down!
That's part of why I don't like Paladin decks too much. It's really reliant on equality. Looks like he didn't draw any. Too bad for him.
Victory or death for Doomhammer.
If it's control warrior, I don't think it matters too much what my hand is. Just get a lot of totems. I mean, it helps to sometimes get the super aggro hand.
Armor made to fit.
That's a really weird coin. Doesn't seem to do too much. Nice. I guess it makes sense if he plans to Taskmaster that and start beating me down. Sort of, kind of. I don't even want to waste Lightning Bolt on this chick. She's quite unimportant in the grand scale of things. If I got the spell damage totem, I wouldn't have even used it. The Lightning Bolt.
Pain, speak to me.
We'll Urshock that though, I think. Yeah. Maybe I'll Lightning Bolt it, since I got this card. That's fine. It's a bit of a good deal for him, but good enough. Shock is also sort of good against his Cairn and future cards.
Back to work.
Pretty good answer. I'll be using Fire Elemental next turn on that. And I won't be burning Lightning Bolt. Looks like I'm gonna have to go for the long game against him.
The pain, speak to me.
I will crush you.
This isn't going well for me. I guess I have the Auctioneer at least.
Take heart. The Earth Mother is near.
I'd like to try to avoid hexing that. Is that possible? Urshock will do the trick. The Fire Elemental lives. The Feral Spirits can tank 1, 4, 6. The dream, I suppose, would be to get either a spell damage or a healing. The other ones sort of suck in this situation. Alright. Can't use a spell to kill this. No sir. Alright, the Cairn was dealt with fairly elegantly. They get it. The Lightning Bolt plus a Wolf takes care of that. Should I play the Auctioneer now? Looks like I don't have many deals coming. Just to draw a card. Should be good enough.
I got the best deals anyway.
Has the potential to draw more later. If it survives this turn. Never mind. Alright, so that's getting down and it's Cairn down. So left is Ragnaros, sometimes Ysera / Onyxia, and Gromish. So I've got an answer to one of those. The axe. He's been answering fairly efficiently. It's quite good for him. I can't use this. Gotta use Gorehowl. Mayor Fosos asks, my thoughts on Lava Burst. My thoughts on Lava Burst are that it is a viable option in this deck, but it is one that I have chosen not to play. Flulol asks, hey Trump, what would you craft first between Tyrion and Cenarius? My answer is whichever deck you're playing. That's actually, that question makes no sense. Alright, so I'll be playing the Hex 3, 7, 9. Attack him for the 6 first. Yeah, let's play this. The Defender of Argus would allow me to kill off the frog, but nah, no rush to kill a frog. Although it could win a brawl. That would really suck. I can't play it anyways. Oh crap! What have I done? Alright. I guess I forced myself into playing this then.
There is little time.
Reading chat is dangerous. Distracts you.
Armor made to fit.
Ah. I really didn't want to play the totem there, but I was sort of forced into it based on the Hex. Whoops. The good news is the only 2 cards left that are scary are Alex Straza, and which he may or may not be running, and Gromish, which he certainly is running. So I just double Lightning Storm here? He's used most of his small minions. It has a very high chance of killing both. It's fine. It's not great, but it's okay. I guess the one thing that would cause that to have been a really bad play is if he runs Onyxia. But that's a sometimes card. Alright. Do I go ahead and toss the Defender, put on some aggression? Nah. Oh, interesting. Armor up pass. Looks like we're going deep with this one then. His hand must be all answers. Okay. It's pretty similar to mine. My hand is mostly answers as well. His plan is likely to Alex Straza me and then Gromish me. And hopefully I can find a appropriate answer to that in time. What I'm attempting to do is use the Defender of Argus. I'm almost scared to play the Manatide Totem, but I doubt it'll matter so much for the Fatigue Wars. Having the extra cards earlier, I believe, will be more helpful. The Flame Tongue Totem is excellent with this board. And I've just gained a rare opportunity to use Flame Tongue Totem to kill a dragon. Toteemic Might hype, yo. Alright, it's both shield slams down. 12 damage on the 3 health totem. Hooray. Oh my gosh.
I can't do that.
I already have one of each totem! You know, I shouldn't have played those wolves. It gives him something to do with the axe. Whatever. If he's killing the wolves, I guess that's fine with me. No, I shouldn't have played the wolves. Whatever. Yeah, I basically threw that card into the fire. Come to think of it. But it may encourage him to just play Gorehowl. Probably has it in his hand, right? He won't even get a chance to swing with it. The bait. Does he have Brawl number 2? I find that really unlikely. And even if he does, I guess this is fine. I shouldn't say I find it really unlikely. It's on the less likely side of likely. Double Whirlwind? I guess he hasn't used any yet. Although, he's used both Cruel Taskmasters, which means the Whirlwind is his only way of enraging Gromish. Okay, well, there's some good news in that he can no longer activate Gromish Hellscream. I believe. It's possible his deck doesn't run Alexstrasza. I did want him to hit. He's out of weapons in his deck. I'll save the Hex for whatever else could come. Although there's not much better to Hex,
I wonder.
if anything. There's nothing bigger. I'll throw the Hex here. The Flame Tongue Totem can be used at a better time.
I have no time for games.
Alright, well, nice to have that Earthshock around. I'll take the damage. If I get the spell damage totem, I can save some things, I guess. Oh, I was going to hit it with the axe, but the fatigue wars might be real. No, but I have to because I cannot afford to lose my guys here. On the next turn, I'll play Defender of Argus, and the turn after, I'll play Flame Tongue. Just gotta test the waters a bit first.
My blade be thirsty.
Okay. Use the Flame Tongue in order to kill the Berserker with that one's help. That's not too much damage. Toteeeem is really good and I hope to get it again. But if I miss, I'll Defender of Argus. Oh, nice. Here we go. The final stand.
I can wait no longer.
Of course he's running that card. I will need to kill it with, unfortunately, the Yeti.
I'm out of cards.
Oh, man, that would have been really good. I knew that was the last card in my deck, but I didn't know. Yeah, I have no choice here. Oh, right, it actually lives. Holy crap.
My shield for Argus.
I forgot Gromish was such a wimp.
I've got the beast.
Oh, wow. Alright.
Well played.
or 9. I've likely got this game.
Into the breach! To Northrend! Victory!
Actually, I hope I didn't miss lethal. No, I didn't. Oh, I might have. 2, 5, 3. Oh, whoops. Lethal missed. Still good enough.